Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another fabulous episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So, through the years, Superman has been used in a multiple plethora of ways for advertising purposes, to sell shoes, he's put on shirts, he's put everywhere. And why? Because he's super popular. Kind of like Super Tyre guy. Now, in recent years, DC has seemingly been cracking down on people using the image of Superman for their own personal gain. I've had people say to me, this is greedy. DC makes tons of money. Warner Brothers makes tons of money. Do they really need to go after these little mom and pop companies that are just trying to make a buck? And maybe they don't, and sure, they do make lots and lots of money, but the point is, and in legal terms, forever, since the beginning of who knows when, people haven't been able to use somebody else's intellectual property, creation, invention, or logo for their own personal gain. Wahahaha. And even though it's a little mom and pop company, and they're probably never going to be able to make as much money as DC or Warner Brothers on the whole, it's still not right, I guess. So maybe you could look at it as greedy, because why should DC care? But on the other hand, why should somebody else be able to make their money on the backs of someone else? Now, if we go even deeper than that, we can say that DC is making their money on the backs of Siegel and Schuster, whom maybe lots of people still feel like weren't treated fairly, and they weren't, but there's been a lot of fixes for that over the years. That thing's supposed to be all over. So now, whether it was Siegel and Schuster or DC or Warner Brothers or whoever it is, the owners of Super Tyre Guy Company, which I guess is what the name of their company is in New Zealand, do not own Superman, and therefore, I guess DC feels like they shouldn't be able to use the logo of Superman, the look of Superman, the whole idea of Superman to hawk their brand of tires or their company. The reason could be greed, but it could also be, they're representing Superman on their company. We don't know what their company is. We don't care about their company. We don't know that Superman should be representative of what their company should be. Now, the owners of the New Zealand company said they were confounded, number one, because they never thought of Superman when they designed their logo. They said they were just looking for a superhero logo, a stock logo, a logo that gave the idea to people passing by that it was a superhero type logo. But they never had the idea that it was a Superman logo. They never even thought of Superman. They never planned for it to look anything like Superman. But it came out like this, and at that point they said, that's our own thing. That's Super Tyre Guy. Number two, what is a tire spelled with a Y? What in the world? Why is it spelled with a Y? It's spelled Super Tyre, T-Y-R-E, Guy. I don't know if this is a thing they do in New Zealand, or if this is to be cool, or what it is, or maybe they just didn't finish primary school and they're not really sure how to spell tire, but that ain't how you spell it. And thirdly, if you're going to have a guy flying around with a red cape and a blue suit on, they say it's orange in the description, but that looks red to me, and it really looks like the Man of Steel. If you're going to have a guy with tires on his arm flying, what's the point of this company? Is he going to show up anywhere in New Zealand and bring you tires if you have a flat? Because he better, if he's going to look like this. Otherwise, it's kind of a useless logo, because unless they're flying around bringing you tires when you need them, you're still going to have to get to their shop somehow, and you could go to any shop anywhere in New Zealand and still get the same service. So, guy who owns Super Tyre Guy, if somehow you just, sent out your logo idea to a company somewhere down in East Chepit, Florida, and you just didn't know what you were going to get back, and you said, design me a superhero, and this is what he sent you, this is Superman. Just for future reference. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and remember,
always look up in the sky. Part of it.
Okay.
Always look up in the sky.
Me, look at the camera. We'll do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2.